Man, you come straight out of a comic.
But we're going to jump into this next one. Tolerance is Extinction Part 2. And we saw a lot of stuff happen. And I'm going to explain this into the way that I would explain it. So get your popcorn ready because we talking about some good old X-Men 97. So in the latest episode, we're jumping into part 2 of Tolerance is Extinction. In the previous episode, Magneto came out and showed and put his big dick on the table and shut all that shit down that Bastion was trying to do. Boy, you think you gonna come out here with some good old mutant scroll or some mutant sentinels in this human stuff with this little liquid nanobot? I got something for your ass. I'm shutting it all down. I'm shutting it all down. Fuck everything. Fuck all your magnetics. Fuck your iPhone. Fuck your TV. And fuck them sentinels. This nigga shut down the magnetic plates. This dude said, I'm about to destroy the earth. And that's what he did. That man shot up into the space and did the ultimate Radio Shack attack and shut everything down. And as that was happening, Professor X landed in his galactic Uber into the X Mansion and has somehow returned. And let me tell y'all something. If this episode taught me anything, it taught me Professor X ain't shit. Professor X ain't shit, and Professor X is a gaslighter. He is the ultimate gaslighter. All right? Let's just talk about this particular scene that y'all seeing right here. This particular scene, Charles comes back. This one, of course, this one is after the one I'm talking about. But Charles comes back and is talking with Cyclops and Jean. And Cyclops got every reason to be mad. Cyclops looks at him and say, really? Really, my nigga? Word? That's what we doing. You just gonna give the dude we've been fighting for about 60 years now, you just gonna leave him everything? You just gonna leave that man everything. Not only did you leave him everything, you didn't even leave us a book on what to do. You didn't leave us a video, nothing. You didn't telepathically tell Jean nothing. You didn't give us no instructions on anything, and you left it to this dude? Word? And then here come Charles, old gaslighting ass, talking about, you have been my first students, you and Jean. I just didn't want you to have to keep living this life or having to keep coming back. I wanted you to be able to have some type of normal life. No, bitch. No, bitch. You wanted a normal life. You was tired of having to deal with these kids because you know Magneto is right. You got tired of the fight, Charles. That's what happened to you. You got burnt out. You had ran this shit for too long, no pun intended, and you wanted to dip. Not only did you not even be upfront about it, you decide, I'm going to fake my death. Have all these people who look up to you, who you are a mentor to, who you have saved and taken care of. You decide, I'm not even going to tell y'all the truth. I'm going to just fake my death and then go get with some of the strongest alien races to get, and then I'm going to get some ass from them, and I'm going to become king of their entire race. Like, we don't see what you doing? You wanted to promote peace, but you doing the same shit Magneto doing. Now you got an entire, basically, army you could have had until the princess said, nah, nigga, Milky Way is ghetto. We don't go over there. That's the hood. We don't go to the Milky Way. We don't partake over there. That's the projects to us. Especially your punk ass planet. Nigga, that is Section 80 for real. That lady said, Earth is the Oakland of the universe. They were like, nigga, Earth is Detroit. We don't go over there. We don't fuck with that planet. And then you got mad, and now it's like, oh no, I'm now just, my head, my X-Men are in trouble. Bitch, your X-Men been in trouble. Been in trouble. How your brain didn't register when Storm lost her powers? Then you gonna gaslight Scott and Jean to say, well, no, I just wanted y'all to have a normal life. And Scott said the best. No, bitch, you wanted a normal life. You already knew, man, we in this shit till we die. We didn't have no problems being here. We didn't have no problems being a part of this because this is our family. This is who we fuck with. Jean Grey think of Aurora as her sister. Why we want to go somewhere? We here. Yeah, I didn't have my thoughts about it before, but this is what I know. What I'm going to do, go into the regular world, hide my powers, tell my child to hide their powers and stuff like that, just so we can what? Live normal and be able to watch 90 Day Fiancé in peace? No. We chose this fight. You chose this fight. We lost people choosing this fight. And your punk ass gave up. That's what Professor X showed us. You gave up. You dipped on it. Bro, you abandoned your X-Men. You abandoned your X-Men, then gaslighted Magneto even more to go, oh, this how I'm going to trap your ass. I'm going to fake my death. I'm going to leave you everything and then tell you that you got to continue my message. And what Magneto do? Magneto was like, man, you know what? I already kind of feel responsible for what happened to Charles. So I'm going to do right by Charles. I'm going to do right by Charles. I'm going to do right by his X-Men and make them my X-Men. And as we done seen in these episodes, Magneto was really trying. He was really trying. And y'all know he was trying because Magneto quick to kill some humans. Magneto don't give a fuck. Magneto quick to knock off a regular without any hesitation. And the fact that he didn't, especially when they were at the UN and Storm got shot, man, old Magneto would have killed everybody. But because of your punk ass, he was like, you know what? To honor Charles's death, I'm gonna swallow my pride. Because of what was going on, because I feel like Charles was right when this could work. And he really tried. And then what happened? The pinnacle of what Magneto helped create in Genosha. He watched people get eviscerated. Not just killed, eviscerated. And you saw it with that little small child from the brother. I've always forget their name in the ones that live in the sewer and stuff like that. I think the Modocs or something. Not Modocs. I know it started with an M. And the name is eluding me right now. But he had to watch that little boy die. The fear in his eyes. The fear's in his eyes the first time when he felt like, yo, like, I'm not going to make it. And it's like, no, I'm going to take you to a safe place. And felt safe. Felt amongst his people. Could walk outside. Be good. Ain't got to get judged. This man is now sitting in a force field with a beam being shot at him, knowing that once this dude drop his hands, I'm not gonna make it. Morlocks. That's what it was. Morlock. I knew it was like M-O something with Ock at the end. And I was like, no, it's not Modoc. I said, we know who that is. I was like, the Morlocks. To watch that little boy die in front of his face and get eviscerated in his face, and then to be held captive by the people that did it, and to get talked shit about too in front of him. Magneto said, man, fuck y'all. Fuck all of you. Fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I don't give a fuck what you saying. And then all for that to be the plan of to make them enslaved to build you a better America? Sound familiar though, don't it? Sound real familiar, don't it? That's why I said there's a lot of shit you hear. That's why I say, yo, y'all ain't gonna be able to hold back on that live action X-Men. Because you, come on now, you gonna enslave a particular group of people to build you a better America. Sound familiar? Sound familiar in real life, does it? Magneto said, fuck that. Not only am I shutting down, and that just lets you know how powerful Magneto is. That man said, fuck your whole idea. Nigga, I'll shut everything down. I'll shut this whole shit down. That man literally came, cut the lights off on everybody. And said, not only am I doing that, I don't care if this planet go to shit. I don't give a fuck. Fuck your tectonic plates. And rose up asteroid M out of the water. And said, I'm going to show y'all, since you destroyed Genosha, I'm going to make this one where you can't go do that shit. You can't come over here and do this stuff. You got to combat me. You want to come on asteroid M. And not only doing that, they trying to band Charles bands the X-Men together. They get to the swamp and he was like, yo, I'm going to talk to Magneto, man. Let me talk to Magneto. I'm like, first and foremost, how the fuck you don't apologize for faking your death? How you don't even talk about why you did, because you didn't explain it to nobody. That's why the whole X-Men wasn't fucking with you. Y'all saw before he even came to Magneto in the episode, everybody was looking at him like, so you not dead. We had a funeral for you. Gambit made baguettes for your funeral. I wore a suit. You know how I feel about wearing suits. I'm not saying I cried at your funeral, but I'm not gonna not say I didn't cry at your funeral. We not gonna talk about that. We don't have time, my X-Men. We have to save the world. We only have 12 hours before it falls. Yeah. I get all that. But you're not dead. And you know who is dead? Gambit. And he dead. Like we saw you die in a hospital bed, and now you here. We saw Gambit burnt alive, and he not here. So, is he out in the car with you since you didn't came back to life? Oh, he not in the car with you? Oh, so you didn't really, okay. You can see why everybody in that episode had that look on their face with him when you see, with the image you see right here. When they find Magneto's rising up asteroid M again. And Charles is like, stop. And Magneto's like, fuck that. I listened to your punk ass. For 60 years, I've listened to your punk ass tell me that these people, that we can live in harmony, that we can do this. And they just showed us we'll never live in harmony. And I'll tell you this, and this what made Magneto even colder in this episode and made you latch on to him more because of now what his mission was. I will never allow myself to see another mutant slaughtered because I decided to follow what you told me to follow. I had to watch innocent mutants lose their lives trying to do your path, trying to do what you said was right. And not only was it wrong, you dipped out on what you were saying. You left. You ran to a whole different fucking planet. And I had to watch people who I promised were safe lose their lives. Man, that speech touched them X-Men so bad that I'm telling you. Now, we saw Rogue and Sunspot join. I promise you, a whole bunch of other than wanted to walk over there. They didn't walk over there because they dedicated to Charles. They didn't walk over because the other ones didn't. I'm telling you, had Jean and Cyclops walked over there, all them X-Men would have walked over there with Magneto. All of them would have went over there. Because if you look at it, you saw their face, they knew Magneto was right. They knew Magneto was telling the truth. But because the fact that they do still have humanity in them, they don't want to see the Earth destroyed. But they knew, Aid knew when he said that, they was like, nah, bro, he right, dog. You like, bro, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what they're like, yo, man, like he got a big point. Like, Charles, do you have a rebuttal?